Alright guys, we are officially here in Huntington Beach, California. We're going to the Vans BMX Pro Cup. It's going to be the championship. It's going to be pretty epic. I'm going to be doing a live stream like I told you guys in the last video. I got here on Wednesday, Matty got here on Tuesday, and on Wednesday morning before I got here, Matty had quite the situation go down. So right now we're going to have Matty tell the story exactly how it went, and I'll let you guys be the judge and figure out what the deal is with this woman. So let's hear it from Matt. So Matt, talk us through the incident on Wednesday, September 11th.
At 9:30 in the morning. I just want to point that out. It was early as could be in the morning. I'm going to walk to Whole Foods, get my breakfast, get my coffee. Finally got everything. I'm walking through this beautiful courtyard that has...
Show everybody this courtyard. It's nice. This is like, they got a bunch of shops.
Every store you can imagine.
There's a movie theater straight across, a hibachi Japanese restaurant here. Over there, there's some clothes places. There's a diamond store over there, and it's just like, it's a little plaza
of a Whole Foods. You don't expect anything going on at a Whole Foods. So I finally get here and I sit down at this table, got my coffee, and I'm just reaching down to grab my breakfast. As soon as I grab my breakfast, there's a girl who's like probably 10 feet away, and she looks at me and she goes, "Oh, so you're here for the citizen's arrest?" And I looked at her and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna keep doing my thing. So I thought maybe she had like an earpiece in, she's talking to her friend or something. And next thing you know, she grabs the chair at my table and she goes, "What are you gonna trade me for the card for the citizen's arrest?" And I was like, smiled and I said, "I don't really know what you're talking about." Next thing you know, she sits in the chair across the table from me, and I'm like, okay, so something's gonna happen right now. She looks at me and she goes, "Don't act like you don't know what I'm talking about." And she looks at my coffee and she told me that I have poison in my coffee. She goes, "They poison your coffee." And I'm like, okay. Now I'm just awkwardly laughing because I'm actually getting really intimidated now, because I didn't know what the hell's in my coffee, to be honest. I didn't know what was going on.
Let's do a pause at the coffee part. Describe this girl. What was she like? What was she wearing?
This girl had to be no more than 5 years older than me, I would say. She had sweatpants on, sweatshirt, looked normal as could be. She had like a satchel on, looked like she was carrying maybe some books in there or something, headphones. I mean, she didn't look like she was like perfect by any means, but she wasn't. No
telltale signs of her being in some kind of mental issue, or
there was
drugs, or...
That's why I kind of went along with it for a second, because I was like, oh, okay, maybe she's meant to meet somebody here, and I'm just not that person. I'm not really sure. But sure enough, she sits down, and she starts talking about my coffee, and she goes, "Give me your coffee." And I was like, no. So I grabbed it, and I just pulled it, I pulled it to the edge of the table, and she's sitting on the other side, she takes her hand, and starts to look, and she's just staring at me and slides her hand forward towards my coffee, literally just like this. And I was like, okay. I was like, this is not gonna happen. So I grabbed my coffee like this and I started to move my chair. And there was one random woman across the courtyard with a dog.
So there was nobody here. You see how there's people that are hanging out over there walking through? There was nobody here.
One person, but on the opposite side of the courtyard, I saw a woman with a dog. And I looked at her and I go, oh, that's my mom. Because I'm just trying to abort the situation at all costs. I was thinking whatever I could do, I'm gonna scare this girl away. So then, as soon as I said that,
called for your mom.
I had to do what I had to do, Scott. I'm either gonna fight this woman or whatever's about to go on. I grabbed my coffee and she reaches over the table and slaps the table in front of me. Literally right in front of me, and I was like, okay, I need to go. So I stood up just like this. I grabbed my coffee. I grabbed my Whole Foods bag. My heart's getting all fast right now, and I'm like, I looked at her and she tells me, she says, they're putting it in the Hershey Kisses. That's what she told me. And I was like, okay. I was like, I'm really not sure what to say. I was like, yeah, that's a shame. And she goes, I bet you hate your adopted Asian stepsister. And I was like, full serious. I was like, yeah, can't stand her. Like, I just went along with it because I didn't want to say the wrong answer. So she said it again. She said, you hate her, don't you? And I was like, yeah. And I looked right in this area with all these seats over here, and I took a couple steps and I go, oh, there she is now. So I pointed out apparently my adopted Asian stepsister that I hate, and she was so interested in it that she actually looked at me kind of confused and walked over there to go find my stepsister that I hate. And by that time I grabbed my stuff and I booked it through that corner and right back to the hotel. My heart was racing. I thought I was gonna have to fight this woman. I wasn't sure if I was on some sort of hidden TV show. All I'm thinking is there's got to be a camera around and someone's laughing at me right now. They had to be serious. But no, I was gonna have to fight this random woman who's apparently on some sort of crazy drugs, who thinks I hate my adopted step Asian sister.
Wow.
That happened at 9:30 in the morning.
Wow.
And I hid in the hotel until about 2 o'clock, until Scotty landed. So that's my day.
We brought the camera over here just in case she was wandering around, but she's a no-show. I don't know where she's at. Hopefully she got everything together. Hopefully she's not tweaking out, doing whatever she's up to. But I feel like when you live in certain areas of the world, you're prone to more situations like that than other people. Like in New Jersey, like that really doesn't ever happen. Like not at all. Like you're never gonna hear a story like that. But in California, when it's this populated and there's so much of everything going on, the chances are a lot higher that it will go down that way. But yeah, it's a pretty crazy story, and it is a true story, and hopefully it doesn't happen to anybody else. Because like I'm looking over here and there's a woman with her 2-year-old daughter walking around. There's a couple right there. Like imagine that woman that has her 2-year-old daughter, if she's approached by this lady, like, you know, and especially if she got aggressive. Like Matty said he was like nervous when she was like slapping the table, that she was gonna do something with him. She didn't know like if she had a weapon or anything like that. So it's a pretty wild situation to start our trip here in Huntington Beach, California. But we'll see what happens tomorrow.
I'm gonna meet up here at 9:30 every single day. See if I can find this girl. No, I'm just kidding. I'm staying away from her. She's dangerous. She could have assaulted somebody else.
Yeah, that's what's scary.
We didn't check the news.
Yeah, that's what's scary about it. We saw a security guard walking. We wanted to ask him.
There's a bunch of them. That's the thing. Of course, there was no one in here while this was going on. Not one person besides the lady walking the dog who was 500 feet away from me. But
so if you were gonna guess what the deal with this woman was, would you say it was mental health issues, or do you think
it had to be a drug?
Possibly on drugs?
It had to be a drug. That's the only thing that would make sense. How fast she was going, how her brain was just twitching, and then she went through 6 topics within the 15 seconds of our conversation.
And
so
they were topics from different ends of the spectrum.
Everything. She said something about Hershey Kisses, feminism, my Asian stepsister I hate, wants my coffee, it's got poison in it, and a citizen's arrest. Okay. And that was literally a 25-second conversation, tops.
So we're getting up right now. We are gonna go walk back to the hotel, and I'm going to head over to practice with Matty later, and I'm gonna show you guys the course, show you guys exactly what the bowl looks like that the guys are gonna be riding. So we'll check back in a little bit, and now we're gonna keep our eyes peeled, make sure there's nobody around here looks a little suspect.
Don't make this a joke, dude. This is serious. This is way more serious than you think, I'm telling you. This is not a drill.
Dude, you look a little nervous, man. You're a little anxious out here?
A little bit, dude.
You don't see her, do you?
I feel like that would be our path that she'd probably come up somewhere from nowhere.
It does look like a tweaker path, doesn't it?
I'm thinking, I don't want to get like grabbed. I'm gonna get my bike grabbed. I'll have to do what I have to do. Vish, don't look at me like I'm the weird one. It's her, Vish, it's her.
So how's the park feel? What's your initial
I'm into it right now. Okay. I really am. I think I'm finding my own little line, my own little gig that I'm doing. I feel like pretty confident with that, which is cool. I haven't really incorporated too many tricks yet. I'm not gonna lie to you guys and say that I'm really confident with the whole trick side of things, but that'll be the next step. Okay. The van sign is a really cool feature of the park, and I think you really got to get down to business on that thing. And I think they're gonna give me some bonus points. I think some brownie points for sure. So
my cousin Dylan would get some bonus points, right?
My cousin Dylan, vans, he needs to be flown to every stop. Every hotel should be paid for. He should just be out on the course with short shorts.
What did he do?
Oh my God. Basically, you see that logo right there? I guess he liked it so much that he got it tattooed on his thigh. I'm not sure where he is.
Key West, I'm pretty sure.
He's in Key West, and you know what that means. Everything that happens in Key West doesn't necessarily stay in Key West, because that tattoo is going to be with him forever.
All right, guys, here's the official logo for the Vans BMX Pro Cup. You must know the flow. It's pretty awesome. Taj Mahalik actually drew this. He is a famous BMX rider from when I was a kid, and he's actually here today. But they set up so much amazing stuff here. As you can see directly behind me, they have this grandstand set up, because we're currently at a skate park. This is not like something they built for this event. All the way over there is the announcer tower, which is huge. I'm gonna show you guys the course right now, which is pretty amazing. Jay Dalton's on it. We'll see if we get some clips out of him. There goes Jay into the deep end. That deep end is about 9 feet. It's got 2 pockets in there. There's a little case that Jay did, but we still love him. Over here, you can see that wall. That is a curved wall rock. You can see it's made out of wood and sitting on top of the old concrete. So we're gonna check out the middle of the skate park right now. You can see a little spine thing that's straight ahead. You can jump it like a spine, but it'd be kind of weird. It's like a quarter pipe thing. You see Larry's gonna land in it. And straight across is that awesome Vans logo. That's like a sub box. So that's gonna be used big time. So I'll be showing you guys more of the skate park, but you can see all this right here, these drop-ins. Like, I can't get down there to film the coping part because it's completely surrounded in all the parts that I want to go check out. And this stuff is very slippery. It's got wax on it, so I will fall, and that's not a good look. Jay freaking Dalton, dude. How does it feel not to be in the regional qualifier?
It's like I'm just in a relaxing spa, just hanging out. No one's trying to run me over. There's no 5 people in at the same time. I'm gonna fall asleep. I'm so not on edge at all.
Matt, is this a rare Jay Dalton we're seeing at a contest?
It's so different than what he usually is, I'll tell you that. Dude's got a smile, he's all happy.
Look at how happy this guy is. This is great.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever conversation, just go talk to Jay. He did.
I'm chatting.
Have fun. How many flat tires did you get on the weekend so far?
We got 2, but the gauge was wrong on the pump, so it was always lower than, so it was folding. I think that's
it's one of the competitors? You know, he's getting a little nervous at Jay
I'm not going to put any names out there, but someone adjusted that gauge by 20 PSI.
We'll see who's looking a little suspect out there.
Yeah.
Maybe it's that Sergio character. All right, well, Jay, I hope you have fun this weekend. Best of luck. Kick some butt.
Thank you very much.
Just be happy, Jay. Just enjoy it. So let's talk about what's in store this weekend. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday are the events. So Friday is going to be the regional qualifier. That's where 55 guys are trying to compete for 3 spots to make it into the actual competition. The actual competition starts on Saturday.
30.
You think it's 30?
I think it's 30.
Okay, so we're gonna say it's 30
or 35.
So we're gonna say there's 30 or 35, possibly 40 that's gonna be riding on Saturday. Now they're gonna cut that down to 14, I believe, for Sunday. And Sunday, I'm going to be doing the live stream. It is going to be up on, I don't even know where they're gonna do the live stream at. I don't know where the live stream's going to be exactly, so I'm not even gonna say anything. I'm just gonna do a moment of silence right now, and it's going to be listed right there at the bottom. All right, so you guys got that. Let's move forward with this. It's gonna be me and my friend Daryl now doing it. We're the ones that did the Rebel Jam. We had a blast doing it together. It's going to be epic, man. This is going to be one of the craziest bowl contests ever. And we're psyched to be over here in Huntington Beach, California, over here at the Vans skate park. This is a skate park that Vans built for everybody. Like, it doesn't get any better than this. So I hope you guys are all excited about this one. But guys, that's gonna be it. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Until next time, remember to subscribe to the channel, and thanks for watching. Peace.